this channel will be to help you, I hope, to move forward with raising your tiny, beautiful humans in a world that isn't making a whole lot of sense, is it? There's not enough people out there right now giving you the truth that you need in order to take care of your family. And that scares me because we need the truth in order to make sound decisions. Does that make sense? We can't make good choices for our family if we don't know what the world around us is actually doing, what's going on. There's not enough people out there giving you the truth, in my opinion. I've spent the last, 7 or 8 years now raising my family on a little homestead. So what we do is we're raising our own food. We take our water right out of the creek. We grow vegetables. We milk goats. We collect chicken eggs. And we work every day to make sure that all of those things are well taken care of, so that when times are tough, like they seem to be right now, my family's still okay. And I started this journey a long time ago. I'm fighting with a giant dog here. She wants to be part of this video too because this is a very good dog. Okay, now off you go. I want to be able to bring you ways that you can take care of your family no matter what's going on around you. I want to bring you ways that are cheap, if not free, because not all of us have a lot of money. I am technically disabled, so I have been doing this lifestyle on a shoestring budget, you could say. And more than anything, I want to be able to bring you a voice of reason. We know things aren't okay out there, and any mom looking around at the world with her eyes open can see that we're not raising children in a world that we thought we would be. I've got 3 boys. They are 12 and 6 and 2.5, and they're the light of my life, obviously, and they're smart and they're healthy and they're creative and they're funny. And if I'm not doing what's best for them, I'm not doing my job. And if I'm not making sure I can feed them, I'm not doing my job. Now, we're going to just say that we're mothers of warriors. Because when I had my boys, if someone had told me they'd be growing up in a potential nuclear war situation, I would have said you're crazy. Of course not. Look at this. Look at this stable ass world where we go down to Walmart and get whatever the fuck we want. I don't think I'm supposed to say that. And it's not like that. I mean, it is like that right now, sort of. You can go down to Walmart or Costco or, I don't know, Save On Foods or whatever else you have, and you can get just about anything. But it's not the same price as it was a year ago or 2 years ago. The United States might tell you that inflation is at 8%. Canada might tell you inflation's at 8%, but we're seeing more like 20 or 30% inflation on our food items, on our fuel. Our leaders continue to make bad decisions. How can you take care of your babies in a world that you don't understand? In a world where honesty and transparency don't exist? In a world where the food system that you rely on is so unreliable? Anyone who's ever tried to rely on an unreliable human knows how scary it is. So I'll tell you something. I sleep great at night. I know you probably don't care, but I do. I sleep so soundly and so deeply. And it could be because I'm working my ass off all day with these guys, but it could be because I know that I'm giving my children everything I possibly can. I'm working every day to make sure that I'll be able to feed them and water them and keep them warm, no matter what happens. One only has to look at Europe and see their energy crisis to realize depending on everyone else for what you need is a bad idea. That's a bad idea, okay? Not only can they do whatever they want with your supply of food and fuel and whatever else you might need, water, but they can charge you whatever they want. And if you need that thing, you have to pay it, right? I'm going to be bringing you videos. They're not going to be top quality, as you can see. They're not going to be, professional done videos. They're going to be crappy videos done on my phone with my children and dogs and goats in tow, because that's how we roll here. And if we are able to give one person the sustainability we have, I'd love that. I'd love that. We'll go into more depth over the days that we do these videos. We want to discuss things like, how many humans we're losing to the drug epidemic, to the fentanyl crisis, to the opiate crisis. I lost someone close to me, and I see so many other people too. I see them lose their children. I see them lose their brothers and sisters. Now for these videos, for the most part, mamas, I'm going to be speaking to you because there is no one else, okay? There is no one out there who's going to take care of your babies in hard times. It's on you. And that truth is probably very scary to some of us. That truth might make some of us not want to get out of bed tomorrow. Because not being able to feed your family sounds terrifying. But there are women out there right now who cannot feed their children today. There are women out there who've had to make the choice on which children to bring with them for help and which children to leave behind. Imagine making that choice. Imagine putting your babies to bed at night knowing they're so hungry they might not wake up. I can't. I don't want to be that mom. There's a very good chance that we'll be going to war in the next, weeks, months, years. It's scary. And if we don't do something about it, if we aren't prepared, if we as moms aren't ready to feed our babies, there's no one swooping in to save us. Your power goes out. There's no one swooping in to save you. You better be prepared to take care of yourself and your family and keep them warm and fed until it comes back on. And if it doesn't come back on, well, that's a whole different game. That's a whole different video. We're going to be doing some videos that might interest your children. Not this one, clearly. But we want to do some fire starting, how to start a fire safely, how to cook on a fire. We want to show you how we milk our goats. We want to just show you ways that you can take care of yourself in hard times. I'm going to teach you about wild plants that you can eat and turn into medicine. I'm going to teach you how to can food, how to dehydrate food. Simple, cheap ways to care for your family. And I'm not just talking to mamas, because the daddies and the aunties and uncles and the grandmas and the grandpas, and the brothers and the sisters, it's going to be on all of us to take care of those tiny humans. You know that. And when I get up in the morning, I'm so excited to be alive. I'm so excited to be here on this farm taking care of these critters and these kids. Sometimes I'm exhausted, like today, clearly. But We're going to show you how you can take care of your babies no matter what's going on out there. And some of the videos are going to suck because I'm not a videographer and I didn't take any of this in school. I was a psychologist. So we will show you things as clear as we can with our crappy videos. And I'm going to teach you ways that you can take care of your family no matter what the world looks like. Because Mama, it's getting scary out there. And the only way that you can deal with that is to be prepared at home. You can't control what they're doing. It doesn't matter who you vote for, although I suggest you do vote. It doesn't matter because you can't control their choices. You can't control what they're doing. I've got a dog doing a naughty thing over there. She's chasing a duck. Can we see her? No? Okay. You can't control them. You can't control what they do. You can't control the food supply. You can't control your electricity. If you're living in a normal modern house, you have no control over any of it. So I'm going to show you which things you can control. And that control that I have on my life has given me intense peace, deep peace. Do you hear that little chicken? Peeping away out there? Those are my son's little chickens. I started this life for them. I did. I do farming and all this food. I did it for them. I started it for them. But right now, I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it because I love it. I'm doing it because it brings me peace. And I'm doing it because no matter what, I'm confident I'll be able to feed them and water them and keep them warm.